What's up, y'all, and welcome to another edition of Broad Street Blitz Take. Hold on. Leader edition with the leader himself, Leader Johnson, and your boy Cool Cat Connor. What up, Leader?
What's up? What's up, man? What's up, y'all? What's going on? Great Monday night football coming, man. It's gonna be big. Let's talk. Let's get it going.
Yep, so go ahead, Leader. It's your show. What we talking about first?
Well, first thing, I'm gonna start off Packers Eagles, big time game. And I think it's a test. 6-2. Had a good battle. Good bye week. We'll talk about what's going on with Michael Parsons is coming here. We got Jordan Love, he got to prove a lot. I mean, they got receivers. Josh Jacobs is always a problem. Good team, right? But if we're talking about this game in particular, I think this is where the Eagles finally separate themselves from people going after this team to let people know how elite they are. They just blew out the Giants. This is the game right here that puts a staple on the Eagles going forward. You see how we make the moves. Big time bye week. The Eagles won the bye week. Number one team in the AFC. 6-2 record. Everybody lost. So they just in a real good position. How we made the moves in the clutch. Everybody predicted it. If we had y'all thought, we did this with me and Cooper here talking about how he's going to make a move. Something's going to happen. And it was big. I mean, power rankings, number one. You know why? Teams lost. Carolina beat him. Oh, man. It just couldn't have been any better. It couldn't have felt any better without the Eagles even making the move. And then how he takes care of course, it was a cornerback and edge rusher. He took care of all. We're going to talk about those players too. I mean, he took care of all that. It was just crazy. If we talk about the trades, if I want to get to the trades real quick, Jalen Phillips, let's start number one at the top. That was big. If you want to know who I compare Jalen Phillips to, it's Javon Curry. And I want to ask you that cool quick. Then now you saw what happened. You saw how it unfolded. What do you feel like about the trade? How do you feel about the trade?
I like the trade, man. I like the move, man. Dang. Oh, and prayers to the Cowboys player. Is devastating. A Cowboys player. He committed suicide by shooting himself. So prayers to him, man.
Wow.
Yeah. So prayers to him. But yeah, man, when it comes to these moves, man, it was needed. It was needed. I mean, think about this. We need a corner. We need another corner. So we signed one, and we signed one. Let's see the moves that Howie moves made, man. He traded a fifth in 2026 and a sixth in 2026 to the Jaguars for Tank Bigsby. You saw how that looked. He traded John Mechie and a 2027 sixth-round pick to the Jets for Michael Carter II and a seventh, and we get a seventh-round pick in 2027. We then trade a 2026 sixth round to the Ravens for Jair Alexander and a 2027 seventh-round pick. And then we trade a third for Jalen Phillips. This defense needed some help in a big way, and I'm happy and glad that old Howie T did it.
And he kept the draft. He got draft capital. He kept getting draft picks. You see how he do that? And then he really look at how he did, man. He got a third round pick for Jalen Smith. Like I said, you compare him to Javon Curry. This guy's gonna be a wreaking havoc. I mean, Big Fonzo juice to him. He had one stretch where he had 8 games. He had 6 sacks. One of the best pressure rate guys out there. 3 sacks coming in, 27 tackles. Guy was 18th pick in the draft. He's a monster. To put him over there next to Nolan Smith, the way Josh Uso is playing, the way Zaha Campbell's playing, Jacoby Dean is back, Brandon Graham is back. It's just a little, and then now it comes to come together. Jalen's Hunt, everybody getting how good he played the last 2 games, so he's coming to his own. The dogs are coming. The dogs are coming to get him. And you're looking at cornerback. Jai Alexander, 6th round. You basically get Jai Alexander in another pick. You get a guy. Let me tell y'all something. Everybody talking about this washed up. Must be crazy. For one, he's from Philly. Welcome home. Welcome home, Jai. Now we're talking about a guy who played with Lamar Jackson. Was a 4.38, 35-inch vertical, one of the top cornerbacks in the league. Coming from Green Bay. Now let's tell y'all something. He was getting hurt, no question. Last 2 seasons, 7 games apiece. But both of those seasons, he's doing top 20 cornerbacks in the league. Top 10 in 2022. We talk about one of the best corners, all pro, 2-time all pro. So then he gets to Baltimore. He's been hurt. That's it. 2 games stepped in, that's it. Ain't no way you're going to give him a mark, a guy that's been an all pro, and just shoo him out of the two games he's playing and coming off injury. He's a healthy scratch now. And he's back with this guy, Christian Parker. Christian Parker was a quality control coach in Green Bay when he was there. Quality control coach. Everybody knows this with defense and offense, designs plays, better plays to make things happen, to bring the best out of players. Quality control contributes to play calling, contributes to the development of players, and he knows Jair Alexander. And this man is a physical corner. Gets down and dirty. He's healthy. That's all it is. He's healthy. You say what you want, get what you want. My game is going to be on the 2-time all pro. Just injury, put him down. Now, how good does Philly develop players and who players hurt like Swift and Barkley, but not wasn't hurt when they got to Philly. Y'all better start putting the gambling. Now, him coming back next year, one thing, if he do come back, they wouldn't have to sign him that much. He'd be here to win. He's a vet. He'd be ready to play. If not, Philly will move on. But you got a guy that's about to be a dog. There's no question you're about to see. Michael Carter II. He got the highest paid slot corner in the league at the 2023. This man was a step down, physical, can tackle, the place for safety, really. Runs a 4.3. 35-inch vertical, hard hitter, played that deep. Came in with just one of the best corners, physical, slot corners in the league. And got paid like it. Got the highest paid contract for a nickel corner. Things just ain't going right with the Jets. They trade Sauce Gardner. Quentin Williams. They say what you want, but people ain't happy over there. He gonna come over there to find you. He gonna that boy physical. Look at the tape. Look at how he plays. Look at Carter II. Bring him over to this defense. Hard hitter. He's gonna be an impact player. You can put him in there where it could be Cooper DeJean and Quinyon and Carter II, or you could bring Cooper down and you got Jair. Pick your poison.
Pick your poison.
Like the Philly, you're gonna see exactly, and everybody gonna be able to tackle. Everybody's getting there healthy. Y'all understand? They're getting healthy. So I mean, Darius Cooper's back. We signed Danny Gray.
Right back later. Hold down the phone. I'll be right back later.
No question. We got Danny Gray back. Patrick Johnson came back in the practice squad. This team is ready. Like, what do people think right now? This is second. You know who's really hungry? Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley's going to have a hell of a second half because he's hungry. The offensive line is hungry. That's what we ain't seen the offense pick up. We've really seen the defense start off the season, saving, keeping us in the loop, playing good, seeing Jihad and Makuba, seeing Zach Bond, seeing Jomo. Defense Quinyon keeping it up, Cooper, Makuba breaking out. But now the offense is just starting to come at the right time. Tank Bigsby, you got 2 running backs. 2 running backs. Think of that. You think Nick Sirianni and Tulo and Silver, like, wow. Because believe me, he moved up the depth chart. I know Will Shipley gonna get his Corey Clement on. Will Shipley gonna get his Corey Clement on. But Bigsby's gonna get them carries. They got him for like 3 more years. Carter II, they got him for 2 more years. He had just signed a contract. Yeah, Phillips is gonna be a free agent, but if he goes somewhere, Philadelphia can still get a third or fourth round pick. That's how that goes. That's how that's so good. How we doing? Working magic. Poof. Jair Alexander, listen, he can really come. He might get signed to a 1-year deal this year. He's a vet who can play, but they won't sign him no big contract. Jalen Carter's gonna get that. I keep hearing that Jalen Phillips, they're interested in giving him a long term. This is a rumor. I'm hearing 4 years, $75 million. It's a projection in MNF football. It's a projection. Jalen Phillips.
Yeah.
That the Eagles would be interested in giving him 4 years, $75 million at the end of the season. But like I'm telling y'all, it's such a good how we move because Cool Cat. If Jalen Phillips goes and signs somewhere else at the end of the season, we still get a third or fourth round pick.
Right.
So Howie, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Jai Alexander, right? Regardless, you get a vet, you get a guy that's going to play, and he's not going to let up nothing Ringo and Jackson be doing regardless. He's going to be a guy, and he's back with his guy, Parker. So the thing is, what if you don't sign? They'll go wherever they're going to go. You got a guy that's going to hold the fort down and answer these problems right now. And then if he signs,
right,
I guarantee you, Alexander signed a 1 year, $6 million deal with the Ravens. He would sign something around like that with Philadelphia. And we winning, it'd be crazy. So it's big with them. Then you look at Carter II, we got him for 2 more years, but he's coming off his contract. You know, he signed the contract. Right. So it's really good trades. It's going to be a good team down the stretch. Everything's all the holes to fill. All the holes. AJ Brown come back, whatever. I really want to see how Darius Cooper plays for real. The little plays he gets because he was really good. To put him in the offense, no more John Mechie. It's going to be something. I just don't think the Packers are ready for the momentum of the Eagles. And with the Packers, it just don't look. Eagles is about to make this happen, man. It just looked like the momentum is big right now, man.
Right. I agree with you. So another thing you want to talk about before we get back to the Green Bay Packers is Dallas Goedert underrated season.
Yeah, man. 7 touchdowns. Leads NFL. Top of the league. I mean, they're not even talking enough about this guy, man. I mean, and you talk about AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith is having a crazy season. AJ Brown's he's looking at 1,000-yard pace just by in his sleep. Like it's not even one of his biggest seasons, but AJ Brown's just that good. And then Howie Roseman said live, okay, you talking about press conference. You don't trade guys like that. He's a great player. We don't trade great players. That was so great for him to say publicly. Like the Eagles as a culture are number one. They take up for their players. They pay their players. You know what I mean? Like we got the best quarterback. Talking about Jalen Hurts. Listen, man.
I didn't know we were going to talk about QB1, but let's talk about QB1. Go ahead.
Oh, man. The season he's having, though. It's a little crazy. Listen, let me tell y'all something. 6-2. Jalen Hurts ranked first in the NFL in these categories. Touchdown to TO ratio. 22.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Passing touchdown interception ratio. Yards per pass. Passer rating. And the 1 for on third down. 123.3. What? 123.3 on third down. You can have 110 good. You got 123.3. 134.5 on the blitz. I mean, I don't think people are not really talking about him. Then you talking about records he's breaking, having 20 offensive touchdowns, only 2 turnovers. Hurts, Mahomes, Wilson, who had a good stretch with Seattle. People got to stop talking about. He had a great stretch. Breeze, Brady only did these type of numbers. Like, this is what they're looking at. They're not even talking about, but they're good to criticize him so quick. But it's just crazy that people are not looking at his numbers. They're not looking at his numbers. They're not looking at his numbers. They're not even putting them in microscoping. Like, they're microscoping if he do a problem or if he have a little game. Unbelievable. So we talking about this game coming up right now, and Jordan Love is kind of subject to have problems, have hiccups. Jalen Hurts, right now, to me, I mean, Drake May's looking good. I got to give him his credit, but Drake May's doing his thing. Sam Darnold is balling. He's balling. But Jalen Hurts, 15 touchdowns, 1 interception again. You know how hard it is to get those numbers? You know how hard it is to get those numbers? 114.4 rating. Best mark by Eagles through 8 games. It's crazy. Highest among NFL quarterbacks with 20 plus offensive touchdowns this season. Are they even talking about it? I mean, a lot of times people was talking about, 2023, the turnover. That was real big. But ever since then, he's been like flawless on it. Last year, he only had 5 interceptions, 18 touchdowns. 5 interceptions. Now he's better. He could get 30 touchdowns. I'm saying 30. I'm saying 30 and at least 1 more interception, right? Because remember when Nick Foles did 27 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, right? I think Jalen Hurts, because he breaking everybody, from the Vicks to the McNabbs to the Cunningham. He's going to be that quarterback to kind of have a combination of everybody. From the Norm Van Brockens back in the, beating them Lombardi area, them guys. I think Hurts is going to eventually, he's going to be able to do it. He's going to be here for a long time. He's going to retire Eagle. He's going to be the staple of it. He's going to be the Superman of the Philadelphia Eagles franchise. He's going to be the Superman. Because they've always tried to pin somebody. You had Chuck McNair. He was there. I mean, but Steve Van Buren was a superstar. People got to stop. He's a superstar.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but you look at Random Cunningham, they tried to make him be there, I mean, before then, in between, it wasn't nobody, Jaworski and them guys, but it was Cunningham. Cunningham was made like the superstar guy. Then here comes McNabb. And then here comes now, it's like Kelsey and Foles, right? And then Hurts. Like he's everything in a superstar you want to see. You want to look at, you want to have your kids look up to each of Wheaties superstar. The dudes you on the front of the Wheatie box. That's Jalen Hurts.
My boy.
I'm just saying. What am I saying wrong?
Nothing.
Because it's nothing. Because he's done, I'm talking about in sports terms. If you're talking about a guy you wanted to be an agent, and you're like, I want that superstar. I want to carry my brand. I want him to not just be playing, because you got guys that's assholes. They're real good. They're this shit. You want to spend the money on them because even though they're assholes, because they bring the bank in. But what's that one guy that's going to make your brand look good? It's going to be Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Grant Hill was one of those guys. They loved Grant. Grant Hill was just one of those guys. He was clean cut. They love Kobe like that. Kobe, okay, he had his time, right? Rest in peace. But I'm just talking about like people had he had this little situation. But Hill was all clean cut, he was just one of those guys. Wayne Gretzky, another guy, you just clean cut guy. You know, kind of like Barack Obama.
Yep.
Clear cut guy. You know, he's the perfect guy you could say is going to represent you without opening his mouth. And then when he opens it, he don't say nothing that messes up your brain. It's hard to get those guys. You know what I mean? But
Yep.
Hurts, man, I just want to say because so much was said against him. Like for real, it was crazy, man. I mean, but then it was good to see how some people spoke against him, but there were great quarterbacks who also came back to vouch for him. Tom Brady, Joe Montana. People was man. They was vouching for him. So they had to tell you something. They had to tell you something. Like again, didn't he perform?
Right.
He performed, man. This is good. So no, it's just I was just looking at that. I was looking at the article right there. And I
Right.
was like, man, that much? And the ratio, interceptions, the rating against the Blitz and the clutch, basically. That's all they're saying. Everything you're saying, and then when it goes down, you're looking at clutch. Further down from third downs and down, from third and fourth downs, ratings and down, all those stats down is clutch. Everything is clutch.
Yep.
I'm just impressed. It's good to have a quarterback like this. So it's gonna be good to see the offense get back. People not. I'm gonna say one person name, Jahan Dotson. I don't say his name. They tell he call his name, he do something. He don't even get that many, but when they call his name,
Right.
he mossed somebody. Oh, that was crazy. He been doing that since Penn State, man. Yeah, John Dotson from PA. And we get another one, Jair Alexander from Philly. You see how it motivated you gotta be in. Check this out, cool cat. He's playing against the Packers.
Yep. Let's go ahead. Let's talk about it. The Philadelphia
Let's go.
Eagles will face the Green Bay Packers this Monday on Monday Night Football on ESPN. We're going to get to our who's going to be the stars of the game. We're going to make our predictions, and now let's get our preview. Let's start. Let's start with the game plans. Leader, offense and defense. What is the game plan to win this mother trucking game?
Run the ball. You know what? I'm just running the ball right now. I think Barkley is hot. He's ready. The offensive line ready for themselves. That's my guy right now. I think this second half is his half. It's his time, man. You're gonna see AJ and Barkley get them. AJ Brown and Barkley is gonna get their time going. I think it's gonna be a game for them. And watch out for Gallo. He's hot. He's an easy weapon. Within the 20-yard line, you're looking at him with the ball at any time. But Saquon Barkley, I think the offense just need to put on the pressure. Do what they do best, like they did last year in Brazil.
Yep. For me, and what about defense side of the ball?
Defensive side of the ball, man, we need to see the pass rush like we want to see. And what we want to see, okay, the acquisitions, they all gonna be healthy. They all gonna be able to play.
Yep.
Let y'all know that Diana is expected to dress. So is Jalen Phillips. He's here. Michael Carter II is here. Nolan Smith is supposed to be there. Nicole Dean is supposed to be there. Brandon Graham is going to be active. The team is going to be healthy. So I want to see these dogs get at it. Because now with the pass rush, they can make the secondary even better. Because the press can get on and the guys who are getting guarded are going to be able to get to the ball. And then vice versa. The better the coverage is, then the guy going to be looking to throw to somebody. It's going to be nobody to throw to. Then the pass rush gets to him. So it's going to be real good both ways. You're going to see it both ways.
Yep. For me, offensively, run the ball. According to reports at Lambeau Field, hold on for a minute. Lambeau Field weather this Monday. Yep.
Monday's forecast for Lambeau Field is 38 degrees with rain and snow.
Run the ball.
You got the whole
Siri
Jalen
just
thing.
Siri,
Okay.
Siri just told y'all what the game plan is. Run the ball. Run the ball. Simple as that.
It's time.
Run the
Got two
ball.
running backs, man. Two.
Run the ball. Like
Let's go.
I just asked Siri. Hold on. Let me say it again. What is the weather going to be for Lambeau Field this Monday?
Monday's forecast for Lambeau Field is 38 degrees with rain and snow.
Run the ball. Multiple times. I get it. A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith got to have a field day. I get it. But I just asked Google what the weather was going to be. And she told me from the start. Now, it won't be like that at the beginning of the game, but that field is going to be snowed up. So, run the ball. Run the ball.
Yeah.
It's going to snow from 12 o'clock p.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. That field is going to be snowed up. Run the ball. And it's going to be cold. Run the ball. That football is going to be iced up. Run the ball.
Run the ball.
You got
It's time.
Barkley in there. Did you see Rico Dowdle run that rock up and down the field on these guys? And Bryce Young had 100 yards passing? Run the ball. You can throw to A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith versus the Detroit Lions. Run the ball. run the ball. That's my game plan. Protect Jalen freaking Hurts, of course. Jalen, give it to your playmakers, but still run the ball. I need to see that 1-2-6 up and down the field all this game, offense block. On the defense side of the ball, sacks, fumbles, and interceptions. Jordan Love, I am not impressed. Like, as much as people want to say he's the second coming of Joe Montana, I'm not impressed with Jordan Love. Oh, yeah. That's what people thought at the beginning of the season when they was all that stat patting and bombs up the head, though. We put this up, we put that up. Yeah, how he looking now?
Crazy.
How's he looking now? Sacks, fumbles, and interceptions on him. They're not going to have their tight end. So I need some sacks. I need some fumbles and interceptions. We're going to have all our pieces. Nolan Smith is going to be healthy. Nolan Smith is going to be healthy.
My boy, yeah, Nolan.
We're going to have Phillips. We're going to have Guy Alexander. The defensive players that we signed is all going to play along with Brandon Graham. So I need all hands on deck on this defense, man.
Relentless.
And for the offensive game plan, because for Vic Fangio, I trust you to handle business. But Kevin Batullo, the game plan that you have versus Minnesota and the game plan that you have versus the Giants, that should be the game plan. Mush that up to one. It took a full 7 days to figure this out. I'm happy for you. Keep it up. Keep it up. Jalen under center. Bombs up the head, though. The secondary, the Green Bay Packers, So handle business, run the ball. So with that being said, before we wrap it up here, we normally come up with the stars of the game and who gets game balls. So leader, 3 offense, 3 defense. Who's getting game balls and who's the star of the game?
All right, I'm gonna go with Jalen Hurts or Saquon Barkley, and I'm gonna go with Devontae again.
Okay.
Devontae been kicking ass. Man. In the defense, I'm gonna go with Jair Alexander. He gonna show out against the Green Bay Packers return game. I'm not impressed with their receivers. I mean, they got some guys, but I'm not impressed at all. So it's time. Cooper, Devine, Pinion, they all healthy. Jair is part of the second. We should give them hell. Makuba and Reeves should have their hands ready to pick some stuff off. Makuba's getting better and better. So Jair Alexander, Nolan Smith, and Jalen Carter.
Yep. For me, I'm with you. Jalen, Saquon, and Devontae. On defense, Carter, Quinion, and I'm going to say Jalen Phillips.
Yeah, he's going to be a monster.
Yes, they is. So with that, y'all, listen, what we got next episode of Blitz Take Leader Edition. Leader, what we got next episode?
Well, we're coming with the next game with the Lions, previewing that game. And we talk more about breaking down his roster and what it looks like going forward. Eagle fans, let's talk. What y'all think of the team? Y'all talk about what y'all like about it. What y'all think of the Tulo? We need to break down the first half of the season after that game with the Packers. That's how we're going to do that. After that first game, we break down the acquisitions. We come back on the next season. I mean, the next episode of Wall Street. Let's take this one.
Damn right. So, guys, we'll see y'all next week. Go Birds, fly, Eagles fly. And we'll see you guys next week for another Leader Edition of Blitz Take.